Epic battle, Mahdi versus the Mask. Stanley Ipkis's apartment was a modest place, filled with mundane items of everyday life. However, tonight, it was about to become the battleground for an epic confrontation. The air was thick with tension, as Stanley, donning the mask, stood in the center of the room, his green face contorted into a mischievous grin. Mahdi, a regular guy with no powers, stood on the other side, anxiety etched on his face. He had spent all his savings to enter this event, desperate to be part of something greater, but now he found himself in a situation far beyond his control. Well, what do we have here? The mask's voice echoed, dripping with mockery. A mere mortal stepping into the lion's den? Mahdi swallowed hard, his determination flickering in his eyes. I may not have powers, but I'm not backing down. The mask laughed, a sound both comical and menacing. Oh, this will be fun! With a flick of his wrist, the mask conjured a whirlwind of chaos. The furniture in the apartment twisted and morphed, creating an unpredictable and treacherous landscape. A lamp transformed into a snarling beast, and the couch sprouted legs, charging at Mahdi. Mahdi dodged and weaved through the chaos, his heart pounding. He had no superhuman abilities, only his wits and sheer will to survive. He grabbed a chair, using it as a shield against the animated furniture. But the mask was relentless, warping reality with every gesture. In a flash, the mask was in front of Mahdi, his eyes gleaming with manic energy. Let's see how you handle this. He snapped his fingers, and the floor beneath Mahdi turned into a swirling vortex. Mahdi stumbled, trying to keep his balance. He grabbed onto the edge of a table, his knuckles white with the effort. The mask's laughter filled the room as he danced around, enjoying the spectacle. Come on, is that all you've got? The mask taunted, shape-shifting into various, each more grotesque than the last. Mahdi gritted his teeth, refusing to give in. He lunged at the mask, but his opponent was too quick, effortlessly sidestepping and sending Mahdi crashing into a wall. The mask sighed dramatically. This is getting boring. Time to wrap this up. With a final flourish, the mask raised his hand, and a beam of green energy shot towards Mahdi. He felt his body tingling, a strange sensation washing over him. He tried to fight it, but the transformation was too powerful. Mahdi's body began to change, his form becoming more feminine. His clothes morphed into a frilly maid outfit, complete with a short skirt and an apron. His chest swelled, becoming busty, and his features softened into those of a beautiful woman. Mahdi looked down in horror, realizing what had happened. No, please. The mask sauntered over, a smug smile on his face. Well, look at you. I think you'll make a perfect maid. Tears welled up in Mahdi's eyes as she realized her fate. The mask snapped his fingers again, and a broom appeared in her hands. From now on, your job is to clean this apartment, the mask declared, for the rest of your life. Mahdi's shoulders slumped in defeat, the broom feeling heavy in her hands. The mask gave her one last mocking bow before heading towards the door. Enjoy your new life, he said with a chuckle. I've got more rounds to win in the ultimate Coinmania Royal. As the mask disappeared into the night, Mahdi was left alone in the transformed apartment. She looked around at the chaos and took a deep breath. She had no choice but to accept her new reality. With a heavy heart, she began to sweep, each stroke of the broom a reminder of her fateful battle and the power she had been up against. And so, Mahdi's days as a busty maid began, trapped in Stanley Ipkis's apartment, cleaning endlessly, while the mask moved on to his next adventure, leaving behind a legacy of chaos and transformation.